Hi there, so I thought I'd do a little video of our room and a little bit of a chat about the resort we're staying at the minute, which is the Ella Resorts, and this one is the Rocrita, I think I'm saying that right, resort. It's on Crete, about an hour and a half's drive up the coast from Heraklion, and it opened on Friday, I believe. So this weekend we are the first set of guests to stay here. It's an all-inclusive resort, so you're not kind of paying for anything while you're here, apart from some additional things like premium drinks or maybe activities, which I'll get onto in a minute. So we were upgraded to a deluxe, like a junior suite. We just got a standard room with a pool view, and I think they're trying to make a bit of a good impression. So they've upgraded a lot of people, I feel, to junior suites, etc. Where because the resort isn't very full at the minute, there's not a lot of people here, so trying to make a good impression, get some good initial reviews. In terms of the room, it's lovely. Got an espresso machine, kettle, fridge. The bathroom's lovely. I'll go through into it now. There's stuff everywhere, so I apologise, but this is what everybody's room looks like, probably half an hour after arriving. Got a nice rain shower, which is nice, and the other kind of handheld one if you want it. I won't show you the toilet because nobody needs to see that. Plenty of space to put your toiletries and a nice big mirror. Towels are lovely, got bathrobes, all those kind of things. Plenty of sockets to plug your electronics into, keep things charged. You know, all the stuff you'd expect. Lots of places to put your various pouches. I'm going to actually upload a review onto YouTube about all these different pouches from Lockby. Absolutely in love with Lockby stuff at the minute. I kind of think I've bought most of their pouches now. Huge TV, which is good. Most hotels tend to have small ones. As you can see, more Lockby pouches and journals. We've got two kind of views out of the deluxe or junior suite, whatever you want to call it, the junior suite, sorry. So you've just got a sliding door there with little Juliet balcony looking out. And this is probably the best view we've got, which is out over the main pool, looking over to the other side of the resort as well, because it's kind of split in half. So we're on one side of it, and then on the other side, you've got more restaurants, another main pool. Beautiful view, that's Moshlos, I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if you don't pronounce it that way, and that's over in the distance. And yeah, absolutely beautiful view over the sea, it's great. And then go out this side, little table and chairs, somewhere to sit in the evening, have a drink, and hopefully get some good sunsets. So really positive so far in terms of the actual resort itself. It's really beautiful. It's got lots of facilities. Just been to the gym this morning, and it's quite a small gym for such a big resort, but they do have another gym, I think, which I think is even smaller, but still, for such a massive resort, it's going to easily get busy. So what else have we done? We've gone for breakfast this morning. Decent selection at breakfast. My girlfriend had to ask 3 times to get a actually hot cup of tea. I don't know where the water was coming from, but you know, especially if you're British, you want a nice piping hot cup of tea in the morning, and a lukewarm one, not quite good enough. There's going to be a lot of teething problems here. It's the first weekend opening, but basic stuff like boiling water seems like it should be achievable. The breakfast buffet was good. An issue that we found last night, as we had something to eat at the buffet restaurant, and this morning again, the hot food isn't very hot. In fact, by the time you've actually got it on your plate and got over to your table, it's bordering on cold. There's obviously some kind of issue with whether it's the heat lamps keeping it warm, or the actual, whether there's a hot plate underneath. But again, basic stuff that, you know, if you're going to have a buffet restaurant, if that's the kind of restaurant where most people are going to be eating most days, most lunches, most dinners, most breakfasts, you know, the food needs to be hot, so they need to kind of get working on that. We did go to a bar yesterday, one of the bars, there's a few different ones, and again, the bar staff were good. You know, there was a guy working behind the bar, a German guy who knew his stuff, and he was great, made a good cocktail. Apologised that they didn't have some mixers or certain spirits at the minute because they're still waiting for deliveries. Unfortunately, the waiting staff, it felt difficult for them to actually get the order correct, you know, and I actually saw a couple behind me who who came in and were told, oh, the barman's on a short break, so I can't actually get you any drinks. I mean, that's just, I mean, Billy Basic stuff where they should have been offering them to say, look, I'm going to take your drinks, but it might be a couple of minutes. But even the waiting staff should be able to go and pour somebody a beer if the bar staff aren't around. I went in later that evening after we'd eaten and ordered a drink, and it came. They offered another one. I said, yeah, just same again, please. That drink then didn't turn up. I had to order it for a second time. It did turn up. When I ordered a third drink, it just didn't turn up at all. So I just went back to my room, and it seems like there's just a lack of training of the waiting staff. They are super polite. People are super, super polite here. Everybody has been so polite, so nice, so friendly. But some of the basic stuff just isn't getting done right yet. You know, we were really keen to hire bikes. They made a big thing on the website saying they encouraged people to cycle places and, you know, try to be eco-friendly a little bit. And I'm like quite a keen mountain biker, so I was excited about that, just being able to cycle to the local villages. There's no bikes here yet. We asked about paddle boards. There's no paddle boards here yet. And there's this wicked ninja pool. So if you ever watched Ninja Warrior, they've got one of those. It looks amazing, and it's not open. So there's a lot of teething problems, and I know they're apologising and saying, oh, you need to understand it's our first weekend, but when we booked the holiday, we didn't book it with a caveat of, oh, it's our first weekend, a lot of stuff won't be available. And when we paid the money we paid, there wasn't a caveat of, oh, we'll give you a discount because none of this stuff's available. The kind of the concierge type staff are being really helpful. There was a German lady here who was the manager of that department, so not reception but kind of a guest services. She came and sat down with us, had a good long chat, and it was really nice. It felt like she wanted to help us. She wanted to make up for any shortcomings and apologised. And we're really not having a go at the staff here, but there just needs to be some feedback, because otherwise all these issues, it won't be one or two people complaining, it will be hundreds of people complaining. And I know it's their first weekend and we're their first guests, but that means we're going to be the first people to review this on TripAdvisor, the first people to review it and put uploads onto Instagram or YouTube. So to me, they should be going like all out to get those first reviews to be amazing, because the people who are looking to book holidays now for the summer, if they read cold food, drinks didn't come, none of the things were open, etc, 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 but the staff were polite as somebody is, it needs to follow up and be done correctly. So I'm going to see how the week goes on. I'll upload some more videos and give you some more updates. Luckily the weather is absolutely stunning, so I'm going to head down to the pool and have a relax. But yeah, hopefully this is a helpful video for now, and like I said, I'll try and upload some more if you are looking at this resort for the summer. And yeah, fingers crossed, as these teething problems get ironed out, the week will get better, and we're going to try the a la carte restaurants, and I'm sure then the food will be piping hot. But yeah, the buffet restaurant, sorry guys, you need to do something about the cold food, because when there's 500 people staying here in the summer, or 600 people, however many it accommodates, you're gonna have more complaints than us. So yeah, fingers crossed, and upcoming reviews of all my Lockby products, which, like I said, I cannot rave about them enough. If you need some travel pouches, journals, wallets, look on Lockby's website. And by the way, they didn't give me those. I bought them with my own money, so this isn't some kind of promo video on behalf of Lockby. I've genuinely paid for it all myself. And I'm glad I did. I absolutely love them. Using them to go to the gym, the little pouches, the Lockby Venture pouch, I've added a strap to it. Hopefully Lockby will bring one out that's more in keeping with their design, and I'll buy that as well. So yeah, more videos upcoming. Hope this is helpful, guys.